Caroline Craig is a rising junior on the University of Georgia women's golf team. This week, she fulfills a dream, playing in her first U.S. Women's Amateur thanks to a 3-stroke victory in a qualifier. As she walks the fairways of Westchester Country Club, she reflects back to when golf wasn't as enjoyable. At age 16, a scary diagnosis, melanoma skin cancer, and the doctors found multiple non-cancerous cells requiring several surgeries. Now, she's an advocate for skincare health and encourages people to get their own checkups frequently.
I had this perfect circular mole on my left calf and then a spot on my back, and they just took it off. We didn't think very much about it, but then we got the call the next week that it was just a very early stage melanoma, which is a blessing from God that we found it so early.
It's tough because, I went through it, growing up, because living in South Florida, I wasn't careful, but I never had melanoma, but I've had stuff taken off. But then seeing her get it's scary. It really is.
It was hard with the stitches. I couldn't do a lot of things for a while. So being at a new high school, having this diagnosis, it was just a lot all at once. But I made it through and I learned a lot, and it's just something I'm really aware of now, and I'm just so grateful that we found it so early because it can develop really quickly.
Golf has been an incredible bond for the Craigs. Caroline's sister Katie is about to start her own college golf career at Western Kentucky.
Something for two sisters, it's very special. And when they were little, Katie's left-handed, Caroline's right-handed, so they always practice face-to-face. So they're having great conversation and spending good quality time.
She just means the world to me, and I know she's gonna absolutely kill it in college. So I hope we get to play the same college tournament and go against each other on that level. But she's will always be my golf buddy.
Another source of motivation this week is seeing Annika Sorenstam win another USGA championship, bringing back a special memory Caroline has with Mrs. 59.
I know I was 10 years old, so it was 10 years ago already, but it was just something that will forever be in my memory. Like, I remember the steps taken, the outfit I wore the morning before, the moment that I made that putt for birdie, and just running into her arms to give her a hug.
And just to be able to be on the bag with her and just give her support and encouragement and crack stupid jokes and just have fun, because this is what it's really about. It's just having a great time and savoring the moment. And this is a memory that so few get to have, and we're so grateful for the opportunity.
It really means the world to me. Like, when I won the qualifier, I honestly just broke down in tears because it's just really exciting, and it was a dream come true because of all the hard work, and to be at the top amateur tournament in the world, it's just really cool to be able to show off my game at this stage.
Lauren Freivogel considers competing in her first U.S. Women's Amateur one of her proudest accomplishments of her life. But there were a lot of building blocks to prepare her for this week. In 2014, at the inaugural Drive, Chip and Putt Final, she was one of the first girls to compete at Augusta National.
It's just an amazing thing to ever accomplish and be able to put my name to. At the dinner there, I got to meet Condoleezza Rice, so that was really cool. I got to meet a lot of the people that work for Golf Channel, so it was just an amazing experience being inside the ropes, being able to hit on the range. And actually, I almost made a putt on the 18th green, and Freddie Couples was there watching, so it was really cool.
But after a historic week, adversity came with a broken wrist, requiring months of rehabilitation.
So it was kind of a crazy turn of events to go from Augusta to broken arm, can't even play. So it was just about rehabbing, getting back to the level of competition that I was at before, and now it's just going from here.
LPGA, USGA girls golf alumna make up a third of the field this week. The program had a huge impact on Lauren taking up the game and eventually becoming a college golfer.
The LPGA, USGA girls golf really prepared me in this moment. It taught me how to further myself in the game, really prepares you to be out here and grows your friendships and love for the game. So it's just something you have to do. It's my first ever women's amateurs. Course is the hardest I've ever played and the longest at 6,500 yards. So I had a lot of hybrids and woods into some par fours. I've never competed in a field like this. It's the strongest in the world. It was amazing. I just loved every second.